My name is Frank Farnham. I live here in North Andover and have for the past 18 years. And I started writing because, my mom passed away to cancer. And I needed something to bolster me emotionally. And I found that in writing. And I've been writing since. Here then is something of what I've written. That love not be lost, breath, my very breath, be saved, for a new day is dawning across the greening plain. In a bright, embracing morning, it was a long, dark night we braved, soldiers without armor or arrows to let fly. It is through love and love alone that we survive. Ours is a common lot, carried on a newborn's cry. In our struggle sought, a mystic truth denied, in works that heal and love that binds, from Elysian shores derived. The title of this poem is O Shining Star. And I wrote this. The stars are bright on a cold black night, in a void known only for its cold. And too the senses tantalize, the mirror of the soul. Alone, alone, O shining star, these eyes are wonder-wrapped, but only a heart that beats for love can know the rapture of your craft. These fingers cannot touch your face, but consciousness expands. Time and distance bridge no gap, your place to better know, but the human heart holds forth your source that it might grow. Alone, alone, O shining star, no closeness have I known. To greater depths through these I've met, and I am blessed where love in a cold black night, like a shining star, has shone. Where you go, I cannot reach. Where you are, I long to be. For I hail from a darker place, the far side of the moon, where darkness is the universe, far beyond what I can see. To love from a distance through a black, uncharted sea. Your world is a foreign place, little known to me. I long for a brighter place where love can live and breathe and sing a song of brotherhood, the only creed I need. I wrote this. Welcome winds. The winds are warm in dawn soft gray, every leaf silver when the sapling sways. Small creatures stir with every gull in flight, for these are summer days with green and blue high-flying kites. Castles in the sand, and for winter-weary eyes, a most welcome sight. Children splash in an ebb-tide sea, their easy laughter, a blessed symphony. Guileless joy, their fleeting gift, the world comes playfully to wet their feet. At last, summer at the white-capped sea and golden beach. We were getting a better idea of what kind of writing I do in this piece. This pain, this sorrow, death is not proud, neither is it grand. Cold and selfish in its grip, it is only darkness death commands. Love alone lives on to draw sweet breath on a warm and gentle breeze, beyond a mystic veil that springs from sacred seed. I harbor no domain, this world I cast aside, for love is all of need on a warm and lifting tide. Let me taste that zephyr, carry me on your gentle winds, that I might shed pain and sorrow, for wounds heal from love within. Outward bound. What waits upon my lips trembles in life's despair. High tide lifts my boat in winds warm and fair. to carry me from this troubled world. It is only flesh that dies. With billowed sail on a noontide, the sun above her mast, she cleaves the waters to the quick, outward bound, courageous craft. Carry me to a warm place where robes are cast aside, and I am shed of sorrow in a bright new day at last. Take me to that harbor, to the shores beyond the seas. I have cast off worldly things, for these I have no need. For I am outward bound, blessed with joy in a ship's true company. With an angel at the helm, ever at my side, I shed no tear. I have no reason to cry. Sail on, my ship, beneath the cobalt sky. Seize the currents where they're swift. Fill your mainsail, fill your jib, in a fast-running tide. I wrote this. A simple prayer is the title of the poem, and this is what I wrote. I have known pain and felt its bitter blast. Naked in an empty void, survived soul intact. I have known laughter in the fold of caring friends, with heads held high in life's fair winds. But through it all, pain and laughter both, I have God to thank for my earthly posts. Time alone has shown how fragile life can be, and breath so shallow, through strength be granted me, so frail, so very frail. I wrote this it doesn't have a title, but this is what I wrote. A bright new day to cast her gray aside, where the rippled waters gleam upon this cobalt bay. I pray the gods hear my simple plea. Through a mountain's greenery, come to me, I beg you. False robes I cast aside. In pretense hollow glory, no more shall I cry. Naked before you, this simple soul, no need for alibi. This urchin finds home beyond a gentle tide. In your grateful sleep, take me in your need, for alone I am not complete. May love not die on this sacred vine, my gift to you. In your fold I am breathless, and ever so alive. I wrote this. The title of the poem is Spring. We can be hopeful, can't we? So this is what I wrote. Spring, the title of the poem. This timbered wood, this towering tree, where this rippled water play, born in a golden sun, shines this shimmering bay. Purple, blue, and white upon the waters gleam, in pearls of silver gray. Sing to us your forest song, the song of whispering trees, humbled before your majesty, in the sweep of a morning breeze. Sing to us your secret, as urchins we might know the wisdom of your greening, in the scent of dancing boughs. Speak to us of seed carried on your winds, in the joyous song they sing. Kiss each royal gem. Softly as we leave you now, as evening light grows dim, while in the flowering of your trees, your pageantry begins. The title of this piece is Breathless Promise, and I wrote this. Gray and sullen frost is in the air, where I am beckoned to this wooded place in sorrow's quiet despair. Ageless leaves snap beneath my feet. Sunset and winter's time begins. More darkness than light, the sun sets before its time. Milky stars appear, and all around trees bow good night. For I have the stars above to guide my timid step, and vision without sight. There shines an inner light. Dressed in this fortune, I am deeply blessed. The title of this poem is A Joyous Day. I wrote this. I wrote the following. The day grows warmer as the tide rolls in. A promised sunshine tames the chilling air, and so the day begins. What do I bring to this day? What promise do I bear? What waits upon my lips speaks of life's despair. None will hear violins sing or trumpets blare, for I am called to a warm place beyond this tempest wind. Sail on, billows sail, for my happy ship, my new day begins. The title of this poem is My Song. I wrote this. My song without pretense or worldly care, my soul laid naked where demons lurk, my heart, my troubled heart, beware, beware. A simple song this that floats on empty air. I am called to a warm place beyond this tempest wind. On the morrow now I wait, free of selfish sin. Naked before simple truth, as high tide lifts my boat to carry me beyond. Distant grows this troubled world, closer grows the dawn. To a golden world of peace and warmth, it is to this new day I am born, wrapped in robes of love and a simple urchin's song. I wrote this. The title of the poem is A Happy Heart. I wander in my heart of hearts in the role I am cast. These ragged robes I wear no longer need at last. What is it I must learn? What of growth is my command? Take my broken flesh, my promise where I failed. My highest heights are set. It is but splintered pieces that against the heavens rail. My eyes are fixed upon the stars, my dreams at last fulfilled. My pain will not follow upon this burning scar. I wrote this poem inspired by a birch tree I actually saw leaning over the road. Winter surprise. Arched in the deep of a juniper road, a blue spruce leans, bundled in snow. A floating sea of flurries wrap the greening thick, or a scarf of winter berries, red and orange in the thick. Over fir and prickly pine, a sky of ice cascaded, on jewels of the vine, a sculpture night created. Pure genius grooms no lie, as oft the trenchant goes unseen, and quicker than the naked eye, lost is the wave in the faceless sea. And often to the mountain now slips her misty peak, to rush the pregnant ocean, her origins to seek. The title of the following poem is Dreams. I wrote this. If I could only journey where dreams alone have taken me, to a place no man has dared, walk in truth with destiny. Heaven's road would not deny passage to inspect, its golden doors inscribed, enter child without regret. No shadow then would follow, no quest in searching stray. All doubt would ring as hollow as life we know today. In thought alone I cannot learn what lessons dreams alone must hold. Then all the pages I have turned are no more than cabbages, bought and sold. That concludes the reading. I just hope that you've enjoyed the readings as much as I've enjoyed writing it. And I just want to thank you for being here and for listening and being a part of my world. Thank you very much, and good night.